Take your best shot.
What is going on, guys and gals? Welcome. What the hell? Where is Birdie at? It's weird. He's supposed to be here. I don't know. I'm here by myself. I don't know. I don't know why. Birdie's actually supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to be by myself. I don't know what's going on. I don't know where. Some weird shit going on. Statics in the air. Electricity's flowing. I don't know what that is about. I really don't know. What in the hell?
What's up, Brad?
Is going on around here?
Dude, your guess is better than mine, man. I'm here to watch freaking Terminator. What's going on, my dude?
I think I'm here to do the same thing, but you just zapped out of nowhere. You just popped in from the ether. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, dude, you like that, man? Like, dude, I bought that off Etsy the other day, man. Like, it's great.
Yeah, well, are you feeling electrified or like?
It is a little nippy in here, so like I'm not sure what that's all about. Like I thought it was supposed to be spring, but it feels like freaking winter right now, man. I'm a little cold.
I think you need some clothes, some boots, and a motorcycle.
I'll be back.
Birdie is getting crazy already. We're not even 2 minutes in. He's popping up naked somewhere. That's crazy. Just came out of nowhere. That's insane. All right. Anyways, happy Thursday. While he finds some clothes, I think you guys should all know we're watching Terminator tonight. We put this up for a vote last week on our socials. You guys chose Terminator over 3 other really good choices because we have the real March Madness coming up just next week. Actually, we're going to be determining the best action movie of all time. Terminator, of course, is on the list. So is T2. But you know what? We haven't had a lot of Terminator talk on the show before. So we thought, hell, man, this is great. This is fantastic. We'll go ahead into the first movie. We'll watch it together tonight. We're going to have a lot of fun. Hopefully, we'll all have more clothes on. Or not. I mean, I think it's one of those things where like it either. I think it's one of those things.
So sorry about that. That's why you don't buy shit off Etsy, except for trusted sources, which like Who's the Arts, for example. That is me. It's Etsy shop. That's the shop that you need to shop at, not who'syourdaddy.com. That is a bad idea.
I think, when it comes to clothes, I think we got to be like we like either A, everybody wears clothes, or B, nobody wears clothes. I don't think there's any in between without it getting weird. And we just experienced that for the first time. So I think it's cool. We're good now. We got clothes. We're back on. We're back on gear.
Steven figured it out. I did just come from my OnlyFans shift. Like that's where I was, and that's why I need the teleporter, man. And unfortunately, the teleporter did not tell me that clothes will be terminated.
Where'd you teleport from just now, though?
From my OnlyFans shift.
My only shifts fan. My only shifts fan. Yeah. Okay.
Well, she could get involved, but only for like 100. Nah, I'm just kidding. But anyways, guys, thank you for hanging out with us. And today, Brad, I've been overhearing you. Today is Saturday.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Holy fuck.
Yeah, so I don't want to go backwards. We need to freaking move forwards, man. So, like, we're here to have a good time. Let's say hello to everybody in the chat. We'll do our movie fact card, and we'll go ahead and play this movie. We know there's a lot of traffic tonight, so we hope you all stick around. So let's see here. We got Lamantra. What's going on, my friend? How are you doing? We got the Atonis here. What's going on? We got Chester's in the house. What's going on? Good Real Hunting. Remind us to fill out your real March Madness brackets with this special link that's pinned in the comment section. We don't know who those hats are, but thank you so much for sharing that link. And once you fill out that bracket, screenshot it, send the results to us so you can be inserted for that $25 gift card if you're lucky enough, if you feel a good enough bracket out. So there is that. We got Zodiac Z. What's going on, my friend? Rosie with one of the most popular sayings that we like to do between me and Brad and Chris. Brad, do you know what that is?
The hell yeah. The Uzi 9mm. Is that what you're talking about?
9mm.
Uzi
And
9mm.
then Rosie, my dear, there is your Rose as always, as beautiful as ever. So let's see here. We got Rosie there. We got Ashton's in the house. What's going on? How are you doing? Who else is here? Who else? We got Janine. How are you doing? Hope all is well. We got Brother Fluff in the house. As I have the weirdest boner right now. Keep it in your pants, good sir. So I
Or hang a hat on it.
I had to hop in a cold shower before I even did that thing because I just don't want anything to
I could tell the nipples were a little bit hard tonight.
Yep. Hey, dude, they're always hard because I'm so jacked up about anytime we go live, my friend. We got your Adrian. How you doing? And so we say hi to Stephen Kennedy already. So just in case, again, Stephen Kennedy, how are you doing? And who else do we have anybody else here? Nope, that is it right now, along with other 15 amazing people watching us make a fool out of ourselves. Well, myself looking a fool out of myself. And I do want to share this meme real quick because Chris Snyder, our buddy of ours from Movie Misfits, he had the perfect meme with all of our recent shenanigans that we got going now. And just want to read it here. You either have that friend or you are that friend. Bert knows this to have, but chooses not to engage Ernie since he knows it'll lead to some ridiculous shit.
Yeah, and we saw the same thing happen here tonight. You never want to ask questions because it's gonna take you off a cliff, and you just kind of got to go with the ride. I mean, it really is my life story when we do the shows.
Oh yeah, but you know what, Brad over here, he's such a kid. He likes it. He likes me doing ridiculous shit all the time. Hopefully you all do too. And then of course we got Denise. What's going on there, Denise? Hello to my favorite people. How every weekend going? And I am telling Braden and Destiny, you said that we are officially your favorite people. So you are one of our favorites too, and we're glad you're here, Denise.
Cheers. Yeah, absolutely.
So, and Ashton, not going to read your fucking comment about Sneed. That one still hurts me.
Not yeah, I mean, hey, tighten up, Birdie. Tighten up. Tighten up, man.
You. But anyway, yeah, fuck you. But here's who I do not fuck with because they are the special people on our channel. That's our freaking real hunters, Brad. They are our Patreons. They are the official backbone of this channel. So when I can buy me a proper teleporter and also buy me an appropriate Uzi 9mm, our real hunters got our back and will provide those things. Just kidding. Don't do that. Don't trust me with guns or teleporters. But you could provide for our channel by clicking the link in the description down below. Select any tier to your heart's desire so you all can be a real hunter today. But just in case if you don't want to be a real hunter on the Patreon side of things, YouTube memberships is also here too. This is the best hot selling ticket to supporting the channel because for as low as 99 cents, Brad, 99 cents, what are we doing here?
Well, I mean, there's only two options. A, you can get half of the McDouble. Or B, you jump on the Real Hunter train. You get those emojis. You get those icons, those emojis, and those badges. I should say, not icons.
Dude, we are the McDouble, my friend. So I don't even know what sandwich you're talking about here. We are the McDouble. So the link is also in the description down below. Click any link to your heart's desire because anything is appreciated. So you all could be a real hunter today.
Right, you are. And if you can't do either one of those things, just being here is appreciated. Liking the video, sharing it, subscribing, being in the comment section, being in the chat, saying hey, saying hello, saying how are you, saying happy Saturday when it's supposed to be Thursday or vice versa. All those things help us out a lot, and we appreciate all that support just as much.
Yeah, absolutely. And you see it says Ghostface, Michael, Jason, Freddy, but if you are watching for YouTube, which I'm sure most people are, you see those emojis. Brother Fluff's just showing off what freaking benefit you can have by being a YouTube member.
Yeah, hell yeah. Thank you, Brother Fluff, for being such a dedicated member all these times.
Yeah.
And, luckily, we're not as weird as some of those nunneries out there, Birdie. I just that's
Oh
I mean, that's
my
good.
gosh. Okay, guys, I'll tell you this. You do not want to miss the review that we just filmed right before we hopped on here for Immaculate, because that review will be available tomorrow, and none of y'all want to miss it.
Because
Okay, that's like the fifth
none,
time you
yeah.
heard it, so.
But 3 also though, Birdie the whole time he didn't have any clothes on because he was getting ready for this show. So it was, it was really cool.
Dude, it's always cool, man. And then Gavin, what's going on, man? Just saying hi, watching The Godfather, which that is a great movie. So I don't blame you. But if you want to hang out with us and watch some people get terminated, that's also cool too, man.
Yeah, people are going to get terminated.
And Denise says, I think I'm going to become members. And Denise, you absolutely are welcome to. We have an open door policy on our channel. So if you want to, we are more than happy to have you. If not, like Brad always says, by liking our video and sharing our content, it's the next best thing as well. Anything is appreciated.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just don't play any random movie clips. But anyways, so let's see here. Let me go ahead and do the movie fact card here. Brad, sorry. The other thing, we got a new super chat video, and we are talking, me and Brad, we are reorganizing our Patreon and YouTube membership packages. We're going to give you a good package. And one of the big packages we are thinking about is if you become a certain tier, you get to have your own super chat video, which Brother Fluffy showed off his with the Prince Nana Swerve dance video. Chris Snyder came up with a great one, and I'm officially making it his. For you all to know what that is, we need one little super chat, and I would be happy to show you such an awesome super chat clip.
Here it is, Birdie. It's right here. Brother Fluff just sent the $5.
Oh, did he really? Brother Fluff, you rascal, you. Brad has a young child. He's allowed to not know what day it is.
Yeah, that's the truest statement.
Good point. Oh
yeah, we're just hanging on at this point. Don't even know what year it is. I'm kind of like the dude at the beginning of this movie. What year is it? Every day.
Yeah, Brad with no freaking clothes on. But Brother Fluff, thank you so much. If it's okay with you, we're going to show off Chris Snyder's brand new super chat video right now, because you know what they say. Hey, must be the money.
If you want something with a pie of meat, just fuck your own brother in the front seat. Oh, why can't you just say please? Hey, must be the money.
Must be the money.
That's awesome. I like that one, dude.
And but it's Brother Fluff too, so let's show off his real quick. Because he suggested this idea. This was totally Brother Fluff's idea to do this particular perk. So we're gonna play his super chat video too. I love it. So thank you so much there, Brother Fluff. And let's see here. We got the Hatchet Boys. What's going on, man? Nice night for a walk, eh? Watch day tomorrow. Nothing clean, right? Hey, I think this guy's a couple of cans short of a 6-pack. That's a lot to take in right there, but we're glad you're here, Hatchet Boys. P. Rick.
Nice night for a walk.
We got Patient Agent Carter saws. That is Dander Banner. So actually no it's not. Fuck me. I'm an awful person already. No, that is Carter from the Ether Files podcast. So Carter, my friend, how are you doing, my friend? And I apologize for that.
I think the name Carter in the name.
I know. I'm sorry. I got all the freaking. I got the swerve when I drive. When I swerve. When I drive. Energy going on right now. But while I have this good energy, let me read off these movie fact cards real quick, or just one in particular. So here we go. The Terminator was released on October 26th of 1984. IMDb gave it an 8.1 out of 10, 3.9 out of 5 on Letterboxd, where most of the folks come in out of 4 out of 5. Rotten Tomatoes to Tomato Meter, holy cow! The critics, all critics, gave this 100%. So to their eyes, this is the perfect movie. With the audience vote, gave it an 89%, which is still a very good score. Budget at this time was a $6.4 million budget, where the domestic box office made $38 million with a global of $78 million. Holy crapoli, that's a lot of money to buy a lot of Uzi 9mm. Director is James Cameron, with the cast as Arnold Schwarzenegger, Linda Hamilton, and Michael Biehn.
You know, it's crazy to see a Terminator movie, even in the 80s, with a budget of $6.4 million. That's wild. That's just how different the franchise is now than it was when it first came out. The first movie, you know, it was for what it's trying to do, it was a pretty low budget movie, even in the 80s. So yeah, I think that's cool what they were able to pull off. James Cameron with this is nothing short of outstanding. The tomato meter, 100%. That's rare, man. That's a hard find. There's only a few movies I know that have that 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, and I know a lot of people don't like Rotten Tomatoes, and you know, whatever. I'm still a fan of it. I just like getting on there and perusing around. I don't see a lot of these 100s, and so it's a testament. It's a solid flick, man. Not even T2 has a 100, so it's cool to see.
Dude, and that is freaking crazy to think about that the original Terminator has 100, and T2, which is considered the best action movie of all time, does not have that 100.
Did you say the best action movie of all time, Birdie? I know I've already mentioned it.
Do you like my segues?
I know you already mentioned it, but you know what? Since fuck it, let's pull up the thing. Let's see what Terminator's going up against in round one. It looks like it's down here 300. It's going up against 300 round one next week.
It's going to take more than 300 to defeat Terminator. I'll tell you that for sure.
That's crazy, man. That's going to be a doozy of a matchup, though. I'm excited for it, and obviously, it's going to be a tough tale for any movie to win this thing. But I'm excited about it. You see all these lovely 64 of the best action movies of all time right here, right now. We're going to be duking them all out next Thursday. We're going to determine a winner, and couldn't be more excited about it, Birdie.
And remember that link in the comic section. Click on it, fill out your bracket, screenshot it, share it to us so you could be entered for potentially a $25 gift card of your choice if you have the best bracket. If you actually pick the winner and the final four, fuck it, we'll double it. So, like, what are you waiting for? It's absolutely free to fill out, and it could come with great reward.
Yeah, and great responsibility.
Do always. So, Brad, are you ready to start this movie? I know we got 17 minutes, and I did promise that I'd be a lot quicker with this, but once I get excited, I guess that's a side effect from the teleporter. So, Brad, I am ready when you are.
Let me get my screen ready here for it, and then I will be ready in just a second. Get that over here. Get this pulled up here. 0 seconds on Prime is what I'm doing.
Yeah, but man, Brad, do you know where I could go for some right now? I could go for some Pink Whitney.
You need some.
I'm ready to text. So,
I'm ready, Birdie.
All right. Oh, actually, you know what? God, I was so worried about the teleporting thing. I got to put on our handy dandy freaking clock.
Please do.
Beetlejuice. Okay. Sorry, guys.
Whoa, be careful over there, man. Be careful. You can't throw that name out there 3 times. You're 2 out of 3.
Hey, cut the shit. So let's see here. No, too big. There we go. Just about right. Let's see here. Exit. Let's hide the features. Okay, Brad. So I'm going to start this movie in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and play.
Here we go. MGM logo popping up for you.
I got to fast forward it real quick. Try to catch up.
Okay. I got
all right. Let me know when 21 seconds comes up. That's when I'm going to play my video.
21 now.
Damn.
Orion logo's up. Orion.
Yep, that's what's getting ready to come up for me.
Hell yeah.
Which Orion, what one of the most legendary like movie making companies there is.
Oh, especially from like the 80s, 90s. Oof.
See, Zodiac knows what we're fucking talking about. Big Whitney son. Shit. And Atanas, we are watching The Terminator, not T2.
Yeah, The Terminator. Unless you're asking which one we prefer,
Ooh, you're gonna have to wait. No. We
Yeah, I
gotta
was gonna
save that
say,
for the real March Madness.
next week next week you might get an opportunity to find out. If not, if it doesn't turn out that way, ask me again next week. I'll save my thoughts for that, just in case those two end up together.
Mm-hmm. But dude, I could just already tell you all freaking ready. The effects still hold up for the most part. There's one particular scene that doesn't, but we'll get there.
Yeah, we're talking 1984 right here, Birdie. This isn't some 2010 movie or something like that. This is 1984 and low budget at that, for all intents and purposes. And yeah, we got a bed of skulls here, machines running over them and shit. It's a good look, man. It's a really good look.
And this is why this is why they want TikTok to get banned, so Terminator doesn't happen in real life.
Well, that's going to happen either way, so we might as well just have some fun while we wait for it.
But man, what also too about this freaking movie is the score, iconic score. So like, just freaking amazing.
I agree, man. It really
who did the score.
It
Ooh, Brad, real quickly, as I looked that up, sorry. You tell the people in the chat, just in case if they have not seen my social media posts, what amazing opportunity we got coming up later in the year.
September, dude. Your boys, Bert, Brad, Chris, we're going to see Hans Zimmer live in concert. Couldn't be more excited. He's going to be playing, he's got his whole orchestra there. I don't know if you guys seen the videos, but all of his movies that he does, they go through the whole freaking thing. I don't know. It's going to be a really epic night. We're talking Lion King. We're talking Inception, Interstellar. All that good. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, dude, Lion King. I'll tell you, if there's no Lion King, I riot.
Oh, Lion King's going to be there, and it's going to be epic as hell. Really excited for it. It's kind of a once-in-a-lifetime thing for me. I had to I had to do it. I know we all had to do it. We talked about it. It's like we got to do it.
Dude, absolutely. And a guy named Brad Fidel did the score for Terminator, T2, True Lies, Fright Night. So some already big names, and he has composed 78 movies.
Yeah, this music here has always been some of my favorite, though, in the Terminator movie, the first two.
Oh, Zodiac.
Dark Knight.
Dude,
I'm hoping Bond.
Sick.
No Time to Die, Birdie?
Oh, dude, I need a whiskey in my hand in order to enjoy that score. We
can make that happen.
And then let's see. Oh, and Blu-ray Addict. Let me get your hello in. Blu-ray, what's going on, my friend? Hopefully all is going well in your world. Hopefully you're fighting the good fight with your addiction to Blu-rays. Hopefully you're winning that battle.
Bro, do you remember when Terminator Genesis tried to recreate this whole scene? Well, actually, they did recreate this whole scene at the beginning of their movie.
Hey, I've been waiting for you.
Yeah, that's what he said. He shows up with that. I've been waiting for your ass. He didn't really say that.
Oh my gosh. Hopefully this guy's teleporter works a lot better than what mine was.
I feel like Raiden from Mortal Kombat's going to pop out any minute now.
Lightning strikes twice.
There's that. This is actually what Nicolas Cage meant in The Rock when he said Zeus's butthole. I think he was actually talking about Arnold's butt right here.
Wait, was this remind me? Was this the movie that made Arnold like his coming out party, or was there another movie before that?
There was Barbarian, Conan the Barbarian,
yeah.
which I think was before this. I'm not 100% sure. He had, of course, this weightlifting documentary, Pumping Iron. Conan.
More like he's pumping his cheeks right there. What the fuck?
Conan came out in 1982.
Oh, okay.
And that was a pretty big. That was a pretty big one. Bill Paxton.
What about this guy right here?
He looks like they all look like they belong in the RoboCop world. Dude, you can see his wiener swinging around.
Oh, shit.
It's just like
helicopter dick. But yeah, the guy in the truck, what the hell? Yeah, he was memorized by that ass cheek. Nice night for a walk.
Bill Paxton, dude. This started the freaking the reign of Bill Paxton that James Cameron brought for us, man. He was here. He was Titanic, you know. Obviously he was in a couple of his other movies too. He got Bill Paxton and James Cameron were good friends.
Okay, and let's go ahead and just talk about this big debate a lot of people have. Is this movie a horror movie or an action movie? Like, is this a horror movie or not a horror movie?
Dude, it's definitely. I think it fits. I think it fits both genres. I mean, just based on that opening alone, like if you don't know anything else about the movie, okay, you don't know anything about it, you don't know the franchise. It's the first time you're ever seeing this in a vacuum. If you were quizzed right now, you would say horror movie for sure, because this dude just fucking took this guy's heart out. He's got blood all over his arms. He just popped up in the middle of nowhere. It's one of the better examples of a horror / action movie that you'll see. And I mean, it's dark and gritty all the way through. It feels scary. I think it's both.
Hey, look, there's me.
Yeah, you had a better ride than this guy did, though.
Yeah, because I had plenty of practice. But let's see here. What do you all think? Tonda says action. Stephen Kennedy says horror movie. Let's see here. Blu-ray says I consider it a horror sci-fi action movie. Okay, like I like that. See, all those are very acceptable answers, but to me, if a big metal machine is killing me just because I determined the fate of the world, I kind of find that pretty scary.
I would say this, Birdie. I would say this is more of a horror movie than Aliens is, and probably on par with Alien. Honestly,
Ooh,
like it's
that's
like
bold.
it's definitely more horror than Aliens. I mean, and again, yeah, it's totally like fucking. It fits the theme of a slasher movie all day. You know, it fits that formula, I should say.
And Stephen Kennedy, I was going to address this for you. I met Michael Bean, Linda Hamilton, and Robert Patrick at Dublin Comic Con last year. Nice, dude. I bet that was a fun convention. Especially that I'm going to assume you safely talked about the Terminator with them.
Yeah, that's good. You know, Bertie, Michael Bean was at that convention we went to together in Atlanta.
He was, man. I kind of wish we kind of talked to him, but
yeah, it would have been cool. We didn't. But he was also in Predator or in Aliens. That's what I meant to say. Aliens. Bill Paxton was there with James Cameron as well.
Game over, man. Game over. All right. Sorry, everybody in the chat saying hi to Holly, but I'm trying to find Holly's comment here. Where she's
right
at.
Here, man. She said definitely horror sci-fi right here.
Oh, there she is, the wonderful Holly. Holly, how are you doing? Hopefully all is well. And I know she and her husband are having a great day today because they picked up that beautiful, sexy True Lies 4K.
Ooh, nice. Good pickup, man. You know, it's crazy. It took so long for that movie to get just a Blu-ray release. Honestly, yeah, they had the DVD for it, but they never dropped it on Blu-ray. They went straight to 4K, but it took 20 years. I mean, it's crazy. I'm glad they finally made it.
Yeah, like we had to watch it in legal ways.
We had no choice. We couldn't buy it on Vudu. They didn't even have. You couldn't even buy the streaming for so many years. You couldn't even buy. You couldn't even buy it on Vudu or anything like any kind of streaming platform. They didn't have that availability, and the DVD was impossible to find. And we had to watch the movie. What can you say?
And that's why you got to be like Brule and a lot of our people in the chat. Keep physical media alive.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Antonis asked what our favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger performance is. Birdie, I know you want to say it. Go ahead and feel it. Commando, when he jumps out of that plane?
T2.
Yeah, I got to agree with that. It's got to be one of the Terminator movies.
Yeah, but if I'm going to go with, oh, shit. Hell yeah, dude. Sorry. Immaculate just liked my tweet for watching his movie today.
Oh, so, nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so hell yeah. So that's always awesome when a movie likes your tweet. But yes, I definitely say T2, but if I just want to say like a belly laugh or just having a great time, it's definitely Commando.
Or Jingle All the Way.
Yeah, that was going to be my third one because you could tell Arnold was having a great time in that. And just an honorable mention. See, we can even do a ranking on this. I love my boy Arnold that much. But honorable mention, Mr. Freeze performance.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Just because of how much, again, like it's like I said in the Roadhouse review, which we posted that. So after this stream, watch that Roadhouse review. That I can always forgive like a bad performance or bad acting for the sake of a actor having fun.
Yeah, and he was definitely having fun in that movie for
Mhm.
sure. He was having the time of his life. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like performance wise, probably gonna have to go with Terminator. I almost kind of feel like he's a little bit more. His performance might actually be better in this movie. I like his character more in the second one, obviously, because he's more layered. But this one, he's just more intense and more scary. But I love the fun side of him too, man. So I mean, like Twins and True Lies is a good one too that we are talking about a minute ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Kindergarten Cop, all those things are fun. Predator,
Shut up! Let's see here. Hold up. Wait a minute. Rosie going commando. Rosie,
nice.
We gotta keep this channel clean, girl. Like
What?
we can't be heavy going commando all randomly.
Well, it is Saturday, Birdie. I think it's warranted. I don't think there's any issue with that.
Hey, you know what? That's no rules on the weekend.
I encourage everybody tonight to go commando. I think that's a good thing to do. It's not a bad idea.
Predator's another great one too. Yeah, again, like we could do a ranking of like Arnold Schwarzenegger performances.
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah, because let us know, guys. Too. We've been taking your all suggestion of doing more non-horror content. Have you been enjoying what we've been doing so far with that, or else what like do you want us to do? Just always let us know.
Yeah, we always like the ideas, man. I do wonder, like, this dude's fucking attire in this movie. He's got these chains on and shit. He definitely looked cooler in the second movie with the leather.
Well, dude, like he's just freaking. It's just kind of like, again, like you said in the world of RoboCop. That's like a RoboCop attire right there, like for one of the biker gangs.
That's true. That's true.
But I will say this, though, Brad. I feel like sometimes, too, I don't think a lot of people thought this movie was going to take off as much as it did. So once it did and know what people liked, then that's when they upgraded the costume design and everything. And we had the perfect look of the Terminator.
Oh, yeah, dude. That T2 one is such an icon.
Well, that son of a bitch took freaking Rosie's pants. How dare that asshole?
Maybe he needed them, that's just all we can hope. It was out of necessity. Oh, this is my favorite part of the movie, dude. He's walking up to this gun store, right?
Oh, here it is.
Fucking jacking.
Uzi millimeter.
Yeah.
I just love how Arnold says all this.
Look at his fucking shirt. It looks like he's at a birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese, like doing laser tag or something.
Hey, don't hate the shirt.
And this is that dude's gun from Jason Lives, dude, with where the red dot goes.
You bang.
Uzi 9mm.
Uzi 9mm.
Ola. Wrong. Did you notice that in Commando, Birdie? You're gonna work with us, right? Wrong. The same line.
Wrong. Oh man, that's still great. But hello there. We got I'm trying to remember, what is that currency right there?
That's a euro, yeah.
Oh, a euro. So a $5 we're gonna call it a $5 euro.
Canadian? It might be Canadian. I don't know. Is it Canadian? I think it's Canadian.
Well, dude, if it's Canadian dollars, we could save ourselves some money. How in the world are we going to get $120,000? But anyway, Civic King, thank you so much for the super chat. It says they should have stopped after T1. 10 out of 10. The main reason I'm not a fan of T2, 8 out of 10, they take away the horror aspect, and Arnold Schwarzenegger should have remained the Terminator. And you know what, dude? That is actually a great point. I love T2 and I love what they did with it, but I do miss that horror aspect to it.
Yeah, I missed the vibe of this movie through. Oh, first off, let's pick a video, Birdie. Let's do a video.
Dude, you picked the video. I already played 2 already, so you need to catch up with me.
All right, let me do a
Oh,
video.
and it's
for
a
you,
euro, so thank you for 5 euros, my friend.
Yes, thanks so much. Sorry, my mouse is being a little funky. Let's do yeah. All right.
Such a good idea.
Yeah, the vibe of this movie they have not gone back to since this one. Like they did T2. I love T2. T3 was just a cheaper version of 2 and 4, so on. This is what freaking makes this franchise work, though, is this intensity and this suspense. I mean, it really does build suspense the whole time. And the reason why T2 works so well, in my opinion, is that it was kind of the same model as this. You have somebody that's completely outmatched by the other Terminator, the bad guy, and they have to kind of, whatever, because even Arnold was outmatched by the T-1000. Yeah, I missed that. I missed that a lot. And I would love to see them go back and do something more like this first movie again, whether it be a series or another movie. They've dropped the ball. I mean, I liked all of the Terminator movies to an extent, but at the end of the day, they're nowhere near as good as these first 2 movies.
No, like the first 2, like god tier, but the others, it's just pick and choose of where you put them. But yeah, Stephen Kennedy, again, thank you so much for the 5 euros, my friend. We really appreciate that. And the police/jail scene freaked me out for many years. Oh, such a great scene.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And all this so far, man, him going to the gun store, blowing that guy away. I mean, that's like a classic. It's like we're following the Friday the 13th formula right now. You get a kill every 13 minutes. He blew away the dude at the beginning of the movie with his heart, and now he's blowing this guy away. A lot of guys are getting blown in this movie. So I think that
can you rephrase that a little bit better?
Sandra Bullock would agree with me, Birdie. Let's go blow this guy.
Yeah, let's have some sex. But see, okay, here's another thing too. What I would love. I kind of know we got it with Salvation, but I feel like we can clean it up and do a better interpretation of like what this thing is showing right now for like a prequel for Terminator.
I agree. There's actually a video game that I'm waiting for it to go on sale. It came out many years ago. Supposedly it does a really good job of telling that story. I'm hoping to play. It's the same developers who did the RoboCop game that just came out.
Oh, dude, that game's going to be sick.
So looking forward to that. But yeah, I do think that, we talked about when we watched RoboCop a few weeks ago, how good of a series that would be. Like if they really, did a real series for that. And Terminator is the same way. You could make it a really interesting series from this as well. I know they did the Sarah Connor Chronicles.
Yeah.
Not the same thing, though. Not the same thing.
Rough.
You can take all this mythology between the future battles and the current stuff, the time travel stuff. You could make that fucking good as fuck, man. Like epic, man. And it's kind of crazy they haven't even talked about doing that yet.
No. Oh, hey, by the way, nice shirt, dude. What way to represent our falls here.
Yeah, man. I got to keep track of the score tonight, Birdie. I'm glad you said that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Me too. Let me go ahead and don't worry. We're watching the movie.
Yeah, 100%. But you got to have an idea of what's going on, Yeah, all this stuff is still good. Even all this stuff right here that we're seeing. The battle, all this stuff, it's shot so well that it stands up, man. You got lasers and shit. It works, Birdie.
No, dude, absolutely it works. And again, it's just
Fernando.
Crazy. Oh God. But dude, it's crazy though that like again, like we talked about with the Godzilla -1 with the cinematography and like the budget 15 million and how amazing it looks. This movie looks freaking amazing, just as more amazing than a lot of the CGI movies we get nowadays.
Yeah, but with exception of that scene at the end, we talked about the stop motion. That's the only thing that dates this movie.
And the particular mirror scene where he's working on his eye.
True. Yeah, that too. Yeah, that's a little funky.
Yikes.
But it also, I mean, to an extent, it works because he's not a real human. I know that wasn't the intent and I know that that's a cheap out, but he's not a real human. The effects weren't a real human. It's an excuse, if nothing else, for why it looks like it does.
We could have done that scene a lot better in today's time too.
Oh,
so,
yeah,
I don't fault the '80s for that. And let's see here, Rosie, I want to read your comment here. Going, have they shown when the Terminator yanks that guy in overalls from the phone booth? I don't think we got to that scene just yet, but I think we're pretty close.
Yeah, we're gonna get there. Right now, he's about to rip some buttons off a blouse and pull some panties off with some teeth.
Oh shit! I thought that was Tom Matthews there for a minute. Just more buffed and shit. Silicon. Oh yeah, I forgot to say this too from earlier, because we know we love Scream on this channel. We love our boy Randy. Silicon.
Yes.
Oh yeah, yes.
How fucking sick would it be if RoboCop came walking into this precinct, dude?
Dude, I'm telling you, that would just be a sick crossover movie. Why have they even done that?
Dude, that was my dream as a kid, man. I had all the
it could work.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it could work pretty nicely.
Oh, dude, look at our freaking detective, the legendary Lance.
Oh, Lance, yeah. I love it.
I can never say his last name, but I just call him Lance. He's a legend in the movie game. Been in so many movies. I bet you that guy makes bank.
It's Lance Hendricks, isn't it?
Yeah, Hendricks. Yeah. Hendrickson or something. Let's see here.
I'm gonna say Lance Riddick, R.I.P. Man. I just watched John Wick 4 again yesterday. Man, great flick, Birdie. Have you seen it again since theaters? Or
I haven't seen it in a long time, but man, I remember that movie like it was yesterday, folks. So that's like any John Wick movie. Like some of the scenes intertwined. So if you ask me what scene a certain scene is from, I'll probably not know, but I definitely remember a good chunk of it.
Well, you remember that dragon's breath from 4, though, right?
Dude, that's the best shit, man.
Yeah. Brady Chester just asked who did the score for the movie. I know you know the answer, so I was going to let you answer.
Brad Fiderl.
Yeah.
Brad Fiderl did the score of this, or he was the composer of this movie. And again, very good job by creating one of the most iconic movies theme songs of all time.
Fuck, she's got an iguana running around the apartment, Birdie. Oh.
Hey, you know what? It keeps the flies away, man. So I just like, well, what the fuck? Talk about freaking teleportation. Let's see here. While Brad's busy doing whatever the fuck he's doing, Destiny, how are you doing? Hopefully all is well. We're just hanging out watching Terminator, which I know you watched both Terminator movies within the past couple of months. So I know you've been a big fan of those, and that's awesome. And thank you so much for hanging out with us. So I'll go ahead and do a little promoting right here since Destiny's here. Tomorrow at noon Eastern time, we got Back from the Dead, talking about the horror movie anniversaries for March. So we got some good movies to talk about, and we hope to see a bunch of you all tomorrow.
Yeah, that's going to be an epic show. Birdie, you watched The Rage Carrie 2 today for the first time, right? For the movie?
Yeah, that was actually my assignment to watch, and I got some interesting thoughts about that. So I don't want to say too much because I want y'all to tune in and hear my thoughts about that. And yeah, man, and we got a lot of good movies to talk about tomorrow. So I think that's going to be a very fun episode. So far, all the episodes this year have been great, and that's thanks to everybody in the chat.
Yeah, it's always fun to see what comes up on those, man. So I'm excited to see
yes,
what
sir.
you talk about.
So, Blu-ray. Again, we love RoboCop. So any RoboCop question we're going to get. What do you guys like more, Terminator or RoboCop? Well, first off, thank God they ain't on the same side of the bracket. I think they're on opposite ends.
Dude, that is quite possibly one of the questions I've been grappling with myself since I was 8 years old, probably. Which one I prefer, because I grew up with both of them, man. Just watching them nonstop, playing with the toys, playing the game, any game that came out. Personally, I think at this moment in my life, I'm going RoboCop. Now that doesn't mean it's always going to be that way, but RoboCop is I love the fuck out of that movie, man. There's just something about it, that I can I'm always down for RoboCop run. So
The chat gave me a good idea, Brad.
slash it out.
That dude, we need to possibly look at doing those again. Just make it a podcast style too.
Not a bad idea, Birdie.
Work. So yeah. You know what happens when we think of good ideas?
What happens?
I'll tell you what happened. Well, I can't tell you what happens, but this guy can.
You just made the list.
So all right, but no, it's which is better, as those people were fucking
And again, this is following. Listen, they're fucking, and they're about to get fucked, and so this is following the Friday the 13th formula to a fucking T. And this came out in '84, just a few years after Friday the 13th. It might as well be a T-shirt. Fuck, get fucked. That's what that's the motto of the Friday the 13th, and we're about to see it here. These two guys, or not, it's not two guys, but these two people are gonna get slayed up here in a second, man.
Brad, I just let me take care of everything.
I mean, it'd be cool if it was. I'm just saying, like, in this particular case, it's not. They're gonna get fucked up here in a second.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, can we have some of that delicious Zoff that she's having?
I will always take Zoff.
Always. Dude, freaking delicious pieces. Yeah.
Bertie, think about the psychological horror aspect going on right now. Your name is Sarah Connor. There's a dude out there slaying all the Sarah Connors. Like, that's scary, Bertie. This is scary. This is freaking me out. I absolutely.
Well, good thing my name's Bert. Like, who's going to kill a Bert? Until the Terminator series that we do, and we do skits for him. Oh my gosh, I just gave Brad a pure imagination of what he wants to do as the Terminator.
Isn't it crazy? Yeah. Isn't it crazy that phone books used to be a thing? Like, I know.
Oh my gosh, dude.
But you could just look up anybody's phone number you wanted to. You know, it doesn't matter. Like, I mean, yeah, you had to like agree to be in the book, but you didn't actually have to give your number to somebody. They could just look it up. That's crazy. That's insane. Like, I feel like I wouldn't like that in today's day and age. I wouldn't want everybody to know my number. You know, Bertie?
No, dude, no kidding, man. Yeah, like I would personally want to give them out.
Think about the fucking the call, like the sales calls, you know, because there's people, I'm sure they'll just go through the whole phone book, just call everybody in there. Like, I just, you know, man, that's crazy, isn't it? But I guess
it was pretty sick, you know, calling a random buddy of yours, getting that good old prank in. It's too cold to lightning.
Or the Jingle Bells prank was the best always.
Oh my
just
God.
Call and sing Jingle Bells and hang up.
Or sell like the Taco Bell Chihuahua doll. You get you what? You still be Taco Bell. That's actually one of the best phone pranks my dad did to my brother, because he heard about my brother having a debacle with ordering Chinese food. And my dad called my brother, like *69, of course. And he goes like, "Oh, you made me up my bill. I know where you live. I'm gonna get you." Oh, dude, it's fucking hilarious. But Jamie, what's going on there, Jamie? Saying Terminator rules. Saying, you know what? I could not agree with you more.
Yeah, it does, man. Think about this. She's running. She's on the run. Some dude's trying to kill her. And she doesn't necessarily know it's her specifically, but she knows that she's next on the list. So she's hiding in this bar trying to stay safe. This is the epic reveal we get here in a minute. Of course, I love the way they play all this out. And they do it well in the second movie, too, where obviously she's getting freaked out by Kyle Reese, and rightfully so, because she keeps seeing his ass. And he's like he's honestly creepier than Arnold is. You look at him, he's all like spaced out, like, you know, he's a weird looking dude from a distance. Arnold just looks like he's like, you know, he's trying to find some food and he doesn't know what he's getting yet because there's no Google at this point. But the other guy's like, you know, he looks like he's actually stalking her ass.
Mm-hmm.
But he's actually the good guy. So when he finds her, it's like all it's going to play out here in a minute. Now, she looks like she could be in Friday the 13th, man. With the way that she's bopping around with the headphones.
Add the freaking hair. And Rosie even brought that up too, going her roommate having sex while jamming out with headphones.
Yeah,
I mean, again, headphones, dude. What freaking oak technology? We got these freaking AirPods, and you got your wireless headphones. Ain't that freaking crazy? We used to actually own a pair of these.
Yeah, a few pair, and they were shitty.
And your child is going to laugh at you in the future.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Daddy, you had one of those. You look silly.
Look at this though. Who gets out? It's late at night. There's no lights on. There's a fucking lizard in your kitchen, and you're gonna make a whole salad. She's got damn like she's about to do some chopped lettuce here in a second. Like that's a lot of effort.
Even though, do you know what the best part of having those kind of headphones is? You know, you got that little black thing at the top right there that like connects the two pieces.
Oh yeah,
You could actually do to yours right now. If you just flip it down, covering your eyes, you can fucking pull off the Cyclops from X-Men.
yeah. Nice.
Pew!
Bertie, this scene plays out just like so many we've seen in Friday the 13th, though.
Oh shit! Oh shit! He just got yeeted.
He's getting yeeted. She's making sandwiches.
Well, she's hey, hey, we're gonna need more for 3 sandwiches if you know what I mean.
Look at this. And just imagine Jason popping through here instead of Arnold
Oh, dude.
with an axe.
See, this is what Jason Takes Manhattan could have looked like.
I don't think it ever had any opportunity to look like this, Bertie.
If it was given the proper budget. But you know what? Here or there.
The budget was just about as much as this movie
here
was.
Or
this was
there.
This was $8 million and that was $5 million.
Here
Same decade.
Or there. That we've already covered that series, and we already covered that wonderful, beautiful movie. So, like, it's over. And dude, another thing, the freaking Terminator is just overkilling everything.
Oh yeah, I mean he has one job, and that's to terminate. You know.
I wish I had that for Aero Exterminators. Uh-oh.
And you're right. There's 2 people after you.
Dude, and yeah, back to what you were saying earlier with Kyle Reeves like chasing after her. Wouldn't that freak you out too? This random person you don't even know telling you all this stuff about killing machine, you saving the world, being the chosen one. Like that would freak you. That would freak you out too. Just some weird nobody telling you that. Again, another horror movie aspect.
And he looks homeless as a motherfucker. You would just think this guy's just trying to get a bite to eat, man. Like he's like telling me all these stories. Like you would never believe the story, but then this guy shows up and makes you believe the story. So,
dude, especially when we get to that particular speech, one of the best speeches. If we did like top 5 speeches, that speech would be in my top 5.
Oh yeah, it's great, man. It's one of the best.
Yeah, number 1 obviously being Rocky Balboa's speech, and I'm pretty sure that's most of everybody else's number 1.
Yeah, that's a doozy as well. There's a lot of good speeches out there, Bertie.
Yeah, you're the lucky son of a bitch that has it hang out right on top of you. Actually,
it's right up there, man. Yeah,
I would love to own. I love to own that because every time I get in the press mood, I always watch that clip. It always cheers me up.
Yeah, it's so good.
But
here he is.
Anyways,
hey, Bertie. Speaking of it, what do you think Dalton would do if this guy showed up at the freaking at Double Deuce?
Oh, I'll tell you exactly. Roundhouse. Roadhouse.
He looks like, I mean, he fits in. He's got the shirt on like he's ready to party.
Dude. And plus, here's the other deal, too. When this person walks up to you and the other person shoots him with a shotgun, who would you probably rather go with? The guy that just shot an innocent person in your eyes, or go with the dead body?
Let's see how innocent he looks, though, here in a second.
He doesn't look innocent at all, but, like, you get my drift. Yeah, that's true, Rosie. If they were going to freaking go out sexing.
Yeah, they had to have sex. They got to have sex. They didn't get to do the second round. That's okay. She got to go through probably maybe 7 of her 11 tracks on her CD, though. Or was this even a CD? This was an audio tape, I bet. It's probably an audio tape. She probably didn't even get to flip her tape yet.
Dude, what about that freaking... I know what the first song out of that track is.
Yeah?
I've been looking for the magic. I am the magic. Sebastian, what's going on, man? How are you doing? Hopefully all is going well in your world and everybody else's world. All right, here it is.
Kyle Reese was
wherever
ready.
The red dot goes, you bang.
Dude, I tell you what. Mr. Reese. Oh, so he definitely wasn't innocent, Bertie. He was pointing a gun right at her noggin. But Reese really took a chance with that one, man. He's been tailing her ass.
Oh, look at, didn't even flinch.
There's that Uzi 9mm. And that's that oh shit moment, Birdie. If this was the real Horror Awards, once he gets back up after getting blown away with the shotgun, everybody's like, holy fuck, this guy just got up.
Dude, I would actually agree with you. This should be a high candidate for that. Which, guys, if you get us to 2K subscribers, we will put on that beautiful show for you for the Real Horror Awards Special Edition, greatest of all time, biggest project ever.
I almost kind
of
of
course, and of course, Brad, what did the people get for 2.5K?
2.5K. That one.
Get to play a little board game.
Oh, the Ouija board. Yeah, hell yeah.
God.
Live Ouija board session at Birdie's house. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Leo, where are you at? Leo, this was supposed to be your job. Come with me if you want to live, one of the great iconic quotes of all time.
I almost wonder if James Cameron was almost inspired by.
Well, RoboCop came out in 89 or 88.
Not RoboCop. I almost wonder if he was inspired by Jason to make this movie. You know, I would imagine this would have taken several years of production, so probably not.
Man, what about Blade Runner and Jason Voorhees combined into one movie?
Yeah, that could be interesting. Like in space, or like going down the different planets?
Whoa, we've been to space. Yeah, see, Sebastian, we talked about that earlier too. This is the Terminator I like the most because of the horror movie out of the others. It felt like most of horror out of the others. And we talked about that, and we could not agree with you more about like from the horror aspect of it. But I think for most people, I think for me and Brad too, T2 is king.
You know, honestly, I go back and forth on that too. There's one thing I really like about this movie. Obviously, the horror aspect. I also like the human versus Terminator story. I think that's more of an advantage to the Terminator side. So it's a little bit more tense, and it just makes Kyle Reese like a cool character to be the one to stand up against the Terminator.
Yeah, standing up against the machine
with no help either, and it fits into like their future battle against the Terminators. You know, they're fighting the machines on a daily basis in the future. They're going back. He's got to do the same. He's not going to have the help of a Terminator. It makes sense. Obviously, I like what they did in the sequel, though, because it gave more life to the franchise. They just didn't do anything with it. Now, somebody mentioned earlier about the hate that T3 gets, and I don't think it's particularly bad, but it's just a huge drop-off from 2. I think it's entertaining enough. And
plus, who wouldn't like the freaking scene of the freaking Vinbot with the machine gun Jeblies? Just make them big anytime you want.
Yeah, oh yeah, that was great. When it gets inflated when she looks at the thing.
At the officer.
Yeah,
here it is. Here's the speech. Yeah, but you can kind of get your arm out of my breast. Like, come on, man. Boundaries.
Just cool, man. Because yeah, it's just like he's like the only dude that knows about this shit.
And good night, Janine. Thank you so much for hanging out with us for a little bit, and we hope you have a great rest of your night.
Yeah, thanks for stopping in. We had a good time.
It is. I think this is a speech.
I think it's after once they park is when the speech takes place. Look at him after his eyebrows get fucking burnt off. He looks goofy as hell.
Oh God.
And the voice. Such a cool concept. The music even in this
they came out with that freaking technology, so Scream 3 wasn't such a bad idea.
Oh shit, this shit. I say this, the music in this even tailors itself to the horror genre, I think.
I think so. He's not a man. No, he's not a machine. He's a man. He's bleeding.
He's like a piece of iron.
But man, just here another very underrated thing about this movie. It's just the character development of Sarah Connor. just being this regular human, and a random stranger tells you that you're going to be the savior of the world and being a great leader, and then we get to see that character build into that leadership.
Yeah, it's really one of the best 1-2 movie punches that has still ever been made. You know, one of the best arcs over 2 movies. And that's what happens when you have a filmmaker like Cameron doing 2 movies back to back. And he's the director for both, you know, and he can run his own show, you know, because he's such a talented person.
Even though he kind of looks like he's driving the car from Death Wish.
Yeah, no kidding. Find a good parking spot.
Okay, you are right. This is here we go. This is a speech, so I'm just going to be silencio for un momento.
Yeah, it's coming up here in a sec, man. I don't know why he's still driving so fast.
He get speeding ticket in Haddonfield, if you know what I mean.
Hell no, he wouldn't. Those cops go 58 mile an hour down every back road until they run into a man by the name of Ben Tramer. That's the only thing that'll slow him down.
Fucking Tramer.
I love how they talk. I want to see those T600s with the rubber skin. That would be cool.
But yeah, again, what's great about this upcoming speech too, it tells you exactly what you need to know about our antagonist, the Terminator, and why you should treat that son of a bitch seriously, and what makes him scary.
Yeah, and it fills a lot of exposition too, and it does it effectively, not in a boring way, because it's so intense, and because we're all genuinely curious too at this point, what the fuck's going on. So it fills in a lot of those gaps for you.
Damn, what a freaking champ, taking the bite like a champ.
And he's trying. He's like, hey man, he's the fate of humans are.
He forgot to do
basically up to him right now. He's got to no fucking shits, man. You got to fucking get this story out there and let people know what's going on.
Oh, here it is. It can't be bargained with. It can't be reasoned with.
Yeah, it's intense, man. DEAD.
Yeah, see, that to me is what made Michael Biehn famous as an actor. That's
yeah, for sure, man. Got him in the Aliens.
Game over, man. Game over. But man, oh yeah, remind me to tell you something about Alien behind the scenes, though, because I think I might have a good proposition for you.
A good proposition,
possibly.
I like it.
God, man. True. What'd you have for freaking dinner tonight?
Pizza.
Ooh, oh, see, you dirty doggy. Yeah, Zaw.
Yeah, I mean, it's classic. Little place called Mod. It's kind of like Blaze. They build your own. You know, it's kind of decent. What about yourself?
I had Zaxby's. I tried their new fried shrimp.
Shrimp at Zaxby's?
Yeah, it's a new thing right now. It's fried shrimp. You can get either an appetizer or just 4-piece, or you can do a meal.
How was that?
It actually was pretty good. I thought the seasoning on the frying was really good. But again, my new favorite thing to get from Zaxby's now is technically on the menu is called a bacon ranch chicken French fry, which is like French fry topped with chicken, bacon, cheese, ranch. But I substitute the ranch and put spicy sack sauce on it instead.
Yeah, and that freaking egg roll salad, that sensational salad, fantastic too, man.
Yeah, you and my mom both love that salad to death. So,
let's see, a couple things here. Sebastian, never saw Genesis or Dark Fate.
Ooh, Genesis, Dark Fate. I actually like more than most.
I like Dark Fate. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was fine. Again, it doesn't compare with these first two movies, but it was good. Sarah Connor was there. Had some good moments. The villain was...
she was there as continuing the streak of an old lady freaking guns a-blazing No, not Jamie Lloyd. Oh my
Jamie
gosh,
Lee
what?
Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis, but yeah, but continue with it. Laurie Strode, old lady
Yeah.
Laurie Strode, continuing that trend. That's what all that movie was about.
I thought she was pretty good in the movie, though. It was good. I thought it was entertaining. And again, I get entertained from Genesis. It's not really a particularly good movie, but it's got some good sequences in it. And Arnold was fun in it. It was cool to see him back. That was the first one he came back in, so it was cool to see him, back. I know at the time, that's at the time it made it fun, but it doesn't really last. After you see it a time or two, you're like, this movie's really not that good. But again, nonetheless, it's got some fun moments. Emily Clark was in it; she was good.
Yeah, and but Dark Faithful, I thought they just went with a really good, or probably not good for a lot of people. That's why they hate it, but a very interesting direction of the franchise. But if you're like a couple of movies in your franchise, you got to do something different to stand out. And I thought they did a great job in doing that.
Yeah, I thought it did. It took some risks, and overall, I haven't seen it really since it came out. But I remember being pretty. I remember it was probably like maybe it was in my top 20 for the year. When it came out in 2019, I think.
Review series in the future, I'll tell you that for sure. So we'll be doing this movie again, but with guests.
Yeah, I would love to do a review series for it. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I think, I think that'd be great. Check them out. Chester asked, instead of James Cameron, what other director would direct Terminator 1984, Bertie?
Oh, just recently, Brad, I would think the Roadhouse director could do a very good job with a Terminator movie.
Yeah.
David
Lehman?
Yeah, Lehman, yes. Because he did Edge of Tomorrow, and I watched that movie recently. And if he could do a good action movie with that kind of technology, he can easily pull off a Terminator movie.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I think, Edge of Tomorrow was fantastic, and his other movies were good too. Obviously, I think, I mean, obvious answer, Christopher Nolan could do no wrong with anything he wanted to do. He could fucking kill it.
Give that man any movie in the world, and he can make it a Academy Award and Oscar not like worthy.
Yeah, I mean, he would. Yeah, he could definitely make it interesting. For sure, I think he's right up there with him and James Cameron are some of the best there ever was.
And plus, Christopher Nolan did come out with saying that he would like to make a horror movie in the future. So, Christopher Nolan, please do that.
Yeah, if he did a horror movie, it would
do that.
Yeah, if he did a horror movie, it would be something like this that blends genres.
Well, dude, it's not only that. Like, he could get any cast member he wants. It would be probably the greatest horror movie ever made.
Yeah, 100%. I think,
or if we could do this. Sorry, I've just got this. Just now, I'm going crazy with this. But what if we had Christopher Nolan as the main director, but a heavy associate director is Mike Flanagan?
I mean, obviously he's always good. He tells a really good story. I don't know how he would be on the action side of things, but you know what? I'll tell you what.
Christopher Nolan will take care of the action side, while Mike Flanagan can work on the psychology and the scariest.
I'll tell you what, dude. I think James Wan would actually be perfect because he's actually got a mix in both horror and action at this point, and I think he would fucking kill it. He could blend the two perfectly. And like Death Sentence 2 earlier in his career. Lee Winnell, honestly.
Yeah.
After Upgrade? Are you kidding me? Yeah. Give me Lee Winnell for the role.
Because he knows the technology side of things, so that works.
Yeah, 100%. Upgrade was such a good modern kind of like futuristic sci-fi horror / action movie.
Ooh. Dude, freaking Fernando taking one for the team. You saw that dog go, hoo.
Ridley Scott, yeah. Rosie, that's good. John Carpenter, Sebastian said. John Carpenter would be good. I will say that a lot of his kind of higher budget movies I'm not a huge fan of. Really, honestly, I know it's kind of crazy. A lot of John Carpenter's movies I'm not too wild on. I love his big ones. I love The Thing, obviously Halloween.
Christine,
I like Christine. I like The Fog, all those like really good. But when it comes to like Big Trouble in Little China, I don't really care for that. Escape from LA was good.
Dude, What about Escape from New York?
I mean, that's what I meant. Escape from New
Yeah, I
York.
know, but so you got that freaking basketball and a freaking surfing, like woo! Oh man, that's a technical.
I don't really care much for like Prince of Darkness or In the Mouth of Madness. I didn't love that much. It was okay. Both of those were okay. But I really didn't like Big Trouble Little China really at all.
No, that movie was hard to watch.
I just find a lot of his movies are kind of boring. It's crazy. I don't know. I'll give them all another go. I've only seen a lot of those once.
Well, I'm sure we'll do a review series for like a Good Will Haunting one year too. We always talked about doing that, like a John Carpenter month.
Yeah. I'll give another go for a review series and see if my mind changes on that. Because I wasn't a huge fan of Christine and The Thing. I liked them the first time I saw them, but they both improved drastically on second watch.
Oh yeah,
so
especially Christine for me. So like, we're about to get in the first dread scene, but before that, Blu-ray suggests that after Alien Romulus, which that's a good drinking movie right there. But Alien Romulus, Fede Alvarez can direct the new Terminator movie. I would probably say he could be a good for that, but we got to see how Alien works first.
Yeah, I think he's dipped his toes in a couple things. I think he could pull it off. Sebastian said, I guess talking about Dark Fate, a lot of people say it's woke, so you haven't seen it. I mean, just because you have a female lead doesn't mean it's woke. I think it's
not at all.
Yeah, it's I think it's fine as far as that goes.
Talk about freaking practical effects at its best right here.
Some of it's pretty cool, but then once it does that close up, it's just fucking...
God, imagine watching this in 4K.
Look at like that arm shit. Look at that, Birdie. That shit's cool as fuck.
Oh, right arm there. Shit's great. That's why I brought it up. But yeah, what we get after that. I want to get to 2 comments here, but I want to see this very awful thing that they're getting. Oh, actually, okay, we're good there.
I will say this though, Birdie. When it comes to the effects, John Carpenter and his team, they would have done an outstanding job with this. I think in general, if he were to direct a movie like this, I think
I'll raise you one. Tom Savini.
Oh yeah, for sure, absolutely. Get him involved.
Best practical effect worker of all time, in my opinion. That and the guy from The Thing. But Stephen Kennedy Bravo says Christopher Nolan is way overrated.
I don't like it, Stephen. I don't like it. He is. I would say he's my favorite director at this point. Every movie he's made, at minimum 4 out of 5. Most of them, there's a lot of them that are 5 out of 5s. Probably the highest 5 out of 5 ratio for any director for me.
That's a safe assumption right there. But I'm on my quest to find the movie Interstellar. So I'm trying to find. If y'all know where to find that movie, please let me know.
Birdie. It's
I know what I'm doing after Real March Madness.
Dude, I love the Dark Knight trilogy on its own. I think I could probably give all 3 of those movies 5s.
One of the great trilogies of all time.
Oppenheimer for me is a 5. Interstellar's a 5. Inception's a 5. I mean, they're perfection, man. Tenet, I'll give you 4 out of 5, but it's still, even then, it's really unique. It's you don't see anything else like it. It's genre bending. It's very creative. And he puts a lot of work into it. He's one of the best filmmakers out there, I think, especially if you're a fan of practical effects. The dude doesn't use CGI. I mean, obviously he does when he has to, but he blends it masterfully. There's no other director like that.
Well, this movie could sure use Christopher Nolan in this scene right here.
Yeah, they could have used a little bit of the movie magic right here.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that eyeball, though. That looks pretty crazy.
Oh, so gnarly.
Yeah, the sweat. I don't know. Do you think the cyborg would actually sweat like that, though?
Well, I thought Christopher Nolan, or you got me on Christopher Nolan. Kyle Reeves said that like it bleeds, it has bad breath, so it's hard to identify.
Yeah,
So,
I guess the
like,
sweat. Yeah, I knew
oh
it
god,
bled.
that looks so bad.
Yeah, the
Again,
sunglasses help.
we're not faulting it. It's just again for its time that it's made. But like, yeah, once the glasses get put on,
Now he means
they
business.
look all better.
And somebody said too, and I'm sorry, I think it was Jamie. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, do that one, and then oh yeah, is it this one?
Yeah. Oh, this breaks my heart,
Yeah.
Brad. Big Trouble in Little China, one of my favorite films from the 80s. I'm sorry. For you, I will give it another shot. We'll do the review series for John Carpenter at some point. I'll try it again. We'll see what happens. But God, I got so bored in that movie, man. I really did. I'll try it again though, and I'll give it a fair shake, and hopefully I'll like it better the second time. A lot of people love it. Chester
Talk
said he
about
liked it
Big
too.
Trouble and Brad Heath. That'd be
Yeah.
the remake. And Happy Sanjo, what's going on, my dude? Saying he has been a YouTube member for 2 months. Dude, thank you so much. That's badass. So I think that deserves a freaking super chat, Brad, if you want to pick another one.
Yeah, I'll pick another one, man. I always like picking some videos.
We like to do celebrations.
Let's see. I haven't done this one in a minute.
All right, I mean, I'll tip if somebody really deserves a tip. If they really put forth the effort, I'll give them something extra. But, I mean, it's tipping automatically. It's for the birds.
Tarantino, dude. He's another one of my favorites.
Oh, dude, so damn good. But yeah, Happy Sanjo, what's up, my friend? And thank you for being a dedicated YouTube member, my friend.
Thanks so much. Yeah. We appreciate your support.
Oh, always. And then Jamie, there we go. We're back on track. Nolan's Batman series is my favorite one. Sorry, Tim Burton. Dude, don't be sorry, Jamie. Christopher Nolan's Batman series is top-notch Batman.
It is. Although I will say this Matt Reeves stuff they're working on has potential, man. It could knock it out.
And they quit pushing shit back.
I know, 2026 now, is it? But at least we got the Penguin series coming out this year.
Damn you, writer strike. But again, rightfully so, because they deserve to get paid more. But
the Penguin series, though, Bertie, looks good.
It looked awesome. Again, it's just amazing to me that does not look like Colin Farrell.
Not at all, but the performance itself is good too.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Hatchet Boy. We're getting ready to get to this police station massacre, man. So like, just like it's like you said, it's like they did copy Friday the 13th, or Friday the 13th copied Terminator, because Jason had a freaking police brutality as well.
100%, dude. I'll BRB, Bertie.
All right, BRB. I will keep talking to our lovely chat here. Jamie, I will leave that comment for Brad to read when he comes back. Getting some thing love. Ooh, gosh, Stephen Kennedy right at the dagger again, saying that. Here, let me go ahead and pull it up. I like the first 2 Nolan's Batman movies. The last one was shit. So you were not a fan of The Dark Knight Rises. I'll be honest with you, I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but I still gave it a solid 4 out of 5. But after my latest rewatch of it, I'm like at a point now where I give it like a 4.75 for The Dark Knight Rises.
I love Dark Knight Rises, dude.
It took me a while to get to it, but this guy over here helped me.
I honestly like.
Oh, here it is, Brad. We're about to get the thing. He's going to do the thing.
He's just scoping it out, Bertie. I'll be back. And he does come back.
One day have a great movie. So this movie already have like 2 of the most popular movie quotes of all time.
I honestly, though, the last time I watched the Nolan trilogy for Batman, I had Rises over Dark Knight and Batman Begins. He blast in there, man. I love.
You see the fuck? It was a fucking doll.
Where?
Like you, like when this is over, just like you need to go back and watch that car scene again. It was fucking Fernando, dude. Just selling the shit out of that hit.
Yeah, we keep seeing that, man. We see it in T2 as
But you
well.
obviously saw it. Like, I'm sure in the 80s you didn't mean to see it very good because it's the 80s. But now with 4K and everything, you see the freaking dolls, man.
Oh yeah, they pop up a lot in these movies, man.
Oh, and this comment's for you, Brad. She would love for you to give Big Trouble a second chance.
It's colorful and funny. Kurt Russell's so good. I remember when I did watch it. It was like a couple years ago. I felt like I like the first quarter of it, maybe the first half. I was somewhat into it, but then it just kept
Second
going.
half.
Yeah, it just kept going, and it didn't. Uh, it was slow, man. It got slow after the first bit. But again, yeah, I'll give it another go. I'll do the same thing. Prince of Darkness, In the Mouth of Madness, and there's still
Plus,
a few more I haven't even seen.
this movie, plus with Big Trouble in Little China 2, it also got freaking John Carpenter in a lot of heat because it did so poorly in the box office too. So I guess that's why I'm not a big fan of it, because I just know what that movie led. Which I'm sure it found this audience later on, but just during that time, that really hurt John Carpenter and his ability to make movies.
Well, I think too, it wasn't necessarily that hurt him. I think he elected at that point not to do the bigger budget movies anymore.
That's true too.
Because I think he just, a lot of back and forth with the studio and stuff like that you don't get when you do the independent movies. And I think he was kind of just fed up with it. But yeah, it wasn't a huge success by any means. And yeah, it just, I don't know. I don't think that kind of movie works for John Carpenter, the bigger budget movies. I just think he's more of a small scale, good story, creepy atmosphere kind of guy. And even when he did like Escape from New York, it's kind of a grand movie. You're busting into New York. It felt pretty cheap. And I know the budget wasn't super good, so it did, but I don't know. It just kind of, it felt, yeah, I like the movie a lot. I think, Snake Plissken, fucking badass, but
call him Snake.
Donald Pleasance, your president, man. He's just out there fucking, I don't know.
Never mind. Call him Pliskin. So damn good. But this thing has been badass too, because not only does it have the horror elements with even with the environment, the dark lighting and everything, but now she loves him. But also just the action sequences with gun violence and everything, just all top notch.
Yeah, I think all this stuff. Yeah, like you said, the horror stuff, the lights are out, it's scary, and this guy's a fucking killing machine, man. He just slayed this whole police department.
And his score is badass too.
Oh, dude, isn't it so much like You're Next?
In a way, yeah. Dude, I could get some You're Next vibes.
Every time I watch You're Next, I think of this score from the original Terminator movie.
Dude, I always think of John Carpenter's score in Halloween 3.
That too. That's one thing that John Carpenter could kill in a Terminator movie would be the sound, the score.
Damn right. Him and Cody. Yeah. Vanderhoff, hello. What's going on, man? How are you doing? Hopefully all is going well, my friend. And I love fun facts. I always pull up when y'all bring up some fun facts about movies. Just in case if we ever need them for trivia. Kurt Russell t-shirt from Big Trouble in Little China is hung on the wall in the bar by the jukebox behind girls in Death Proof.
That's freaking cool, man. I love those little connections like
that. I love how,
man.
Like how movies intertwine with each other. Yeah, I'm a big sucker for those.
Yeah, I love that. They're going to go hide out
Brad,
in this
let me check on that poll real quick.
Oh, yeah, I'm curious.
15 votes, posted 38 minutes ago. 15 votes, Terminator, dominant victory, 87%.
I could see that just based on the turnout. Like when we watched RoboCop, there weren't many people here, but tonight we've had a great turnout. 18, 19 people most of the stream. Everybody.
Yeah. Guys being awesome, man. I know it's a heavy traffic night. We normally don't go Saturdays to avoid all this traffic. So when we do it, we know it has to be something epic. And that's why we did Terminator, because it is epic. And we appreciate you guys choosing us.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks so much for being here. We're having a good time doing a little Terminator shit. We're going to get some fucking here soon. Again.
We're going. That should be a t-shirt. Going to fuck.
That fuck get fucked.
Speaking of which, let me check. Let me do a little checkarookie here. Da, 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 da. What we can say, Brad, right now, streaming wise against some other competition, we terminated them.
I
So
like it.
again, and that's because of you guys. That ain't because of us. That is because of you guys.
Yeah. Oh
You
no, it's awesome.
terminated them.
It's awesome just to hang out with everybody, man. It's
Mhm.
always fun. Sometimes it's just it's always cool to see.
Especially with how we've been building our channel for close to, I would say we're at a point now, about 3.5 years.
Yeah.
With how we've been building everything the right way. It's been a long, struggling battle, but it's been a fun battle. So, and that's because of you guys. So that's why we just love taking this long journey. We picked the long journey, while some other people picked the short journey. But you know what? That's their prerogative. If that's what makes them happy, great. But we are happy by doing things our way. And you could just tell for how many people have been consistently joining us tonight and watching us. Me using the teleporter wrong, Brad with his sexual terminology in a great movie. You guys make this the best time ever.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's been such a blast, man. I appreciate it.
And
Each
guys,
every
I'm
one
just
of you.
telling you, the Real March Madness is our second big project we have done so far this year, but we got many more planned.
Yeah, we got more tournaments. We got 3 more tournaments after this one.
A review series, like a watch party series. Excuse me, a watch party series. We got even bigger movies coming out to the theater. We'll be doing reviews and shorts on. So just again, so much stuff's coming.
Yeah, I'm excited about the year, man. We're getting back into our pre-recorded stuff finally. The last year was long for me,
Yeah.
but we're back at it. We're crushing it, and excited to get those reviews back out. And I think we've had a lot of fun doing them again. So hopefully you guys like them. And
Probably not as fun as John Connor telling his boy Kyle Reeves to fuck his mom. Like, I bet that was a little fun little prank. Like, I got your ass.
Who's your daddy?
Yeah. I'm your son.
It was me, Austin. Okay. All right.
Dude, that would be a great. Please let someone be a Patreon or a YouTube member of a certain tier. Make that the super chat video. It's me, Austin. And I'm trying to remember. I think this was also the movie that got Linda Hamilton like big time too. This is actually the rare part because again we're talking about this. Me and Des are back from the dead tomorrow. But in 1984, this was a big year for Linda Hamilton. She had this movie and Children from the Corn.
Children of the Corn. Yeah,
and that's honestly, what got her big.
I don't really know what else she did though after those two.
She did T2.
Obviously T2, yeah.
That was fucking huge. And I'm sure she's got other big things, but that's just what makes her like just famously known is for the Terminator movies and Children of the Corn.
Yeah, definitely that. No, she was great in the movie though. I think it's she's such a good character.
Fuck.
And just seeing how she progresses. What's wrong, buddy?
Son of a bitch. I just thought of something fucking awesome.
What? What is it?
Remember how we had like freaking Jackson at his kid youth?
Yeah.
Well, he ain't that much of a kid anymore. He grew up big, tall, and strong, But man, if we had him at freaking kid youth, like him, like Jason pouring me underneath the water and all that, we could pull off some cool skit shit with Children of the Corn with him.
I mean, he's still only 13. We could probably still pull that off. So,
hi, I'm Harry Potter. I'm only 13. Like, but dude, putting him in that freaking the hat and everything, stare out the window, going,
yeah.
Oh, cool
if only
shit.
Children of the Corn didn't suck balls, then that would be something. We
could
look at.
Cool. It's one of those things of a cool concept, horrible execution.
Yeah.
That's a movie that I think could be up for a good remake.
Well, they've tried to remake it 6-7 times now. They haven't done a single good one yet.
But seriously, remake it, not as a joke. Like, haha, let's fuck up this series. Which how it has 9 movies within its franchise, I cannot even begin to tell you. Like,
because they just keep doing these low. It's kind of like Hellraiser. They do all these like just straight to DVD movies, straight to stream nowadays movies. So they could just crank those out as much as they want. The rights just keep getting bounced around because nobody wants them, and somebody else picks it up, and they'll make another shitty movie. So
yeah,
this scene's cool as fuck though, where it shows like the little bunker in the future and stuff.
Dude, again, I'm telling you, this would be a great prequel like movie. Because again, I know we technically got that with Salvation, but like I feel like we could just do some fine tuning with it.
Yeah, Salvation got a little funky, you know.
Yeah, well, it's just
a little
not enough Kyle Reeves.
Yeah. I think that there's potential there though for a really cool movie in the set in this time zone.
Or
and imagine if they had
even a series can be beneficial too.
I totally agree. He just pointed a gun at a kid and thought it was funny. Whatever. Okay, it's cool. All right.
Hey, oh, friendly fire! Friendly
shot
fire!
Marvin's head off.
He's probably from Children from the Corn. God, look at that slop. How the hell did they get? Oh, I was about to say, how the hell they got TV down there? Hey, that channel fire though. So hey, Brad, that's a fire TV.
Is it too hot for you?
The hottest station in the world.
But yeah, all this shit's cool, man. I really want to get that video game for sure. He just caught a rat. Good for him.
Wait a minute. They're technically indoors, so wouldn't that be a mouse?
Touche.
That's their home. But again, hopefully that's going to be the short series that we do.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
God, what a mean prank! What a mean prank foe! Just like your future dad, you put the freaking like picture in his mind. It's like, hey, you just need to do this, girl, man. She hot. I give you $5 to do this, girl.
I love the way
girl.
That simple little thing where the dogs can sniff out the Terminators. That simple little detail is so cool. And honestly, you never really see that come back up after this movie. I think briefly in T2, I think there's a moment where there's a dog barking at Arnie. Maybe.
No. They shot the dog.
It's such a cool way that they implemented that, kind of their detection.
I also like too that you can just tell that this ain't Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's a totally different person. So I like that aspect too. That not every Terminator looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, I do too, man. That's what it'd be cool to see. Look at those red eyes, man. Shit's cool as fuck.
Friggin' Barney Stinson. Did you not shed a tear when the little red light went out? Like.
I keep waiting for Cameron to come back and do another one of these. He's been so bent up out of fucking Avatar for the past 20 years.
Been making a bank.
It's like, dude, yeah, Avatar's cool, but dude, if he came back and did a Terminator movie, well, he could even do like the futuristic one.
You talk about being a creep right there, just touching a woman's face as she was sleeping. Like
he's wooing her.
Yeah, he's wooing her.
Look at this guy's clothes, dude.
Yeah, it looked like he just got out of prison.
This is the first time it's been daylight the whole movie, except for like the beginning.
Damn, she's had an eventful 24 hours.
She could use a shower, I bet.
Shower, you say? Shower, I must.
Look at this guy's face, Birdie.
I'm trying to get. Oh my gosh!
Oh, I love this fucking scene.
Hey, look, it's me in 30 years.
Fuck you, asshole.
Yeah, I also love I've always been a fan of like the Terminator learning the technology and like all those choices.
Scrolling it out. That face is pretty bad, man.
Dude, it's not good. But again, it's the 80s. I don't fault it.
He looks badass now, though. He's got the shades on.
Got the freaking leather jacket.
Yeah, he looks good again.
So even that guy is saying, damn!
Tiki Bomb's Motel.
The tiki room. where the coconuts shake and other inappropriate things happen in the Tiki Motel. Even a brat from what I heard, though, this hotel got a 1-star rating.
Well, I mean, when you got robots busting through the walls in the middle of the night, what do you expect?
The decor, it could at least be decent.
It's got it's got a kitchen at least. Need some snacks, some protein.
Snacks.
What the fuck's she gonna do with this little handgun against freaking Arnold and this Terminator?
Hey, one shot, you bang.
Hey,
Dude, she can also pistol whip him.
She ain't gonna do a damn thing with that little pistol, Birdie.
Dude, she is the leader of our future. You show that lady some respect.
Our man's gonna go get some nutrients here.
Hopefully Taco Bell, because it did win the fast food war.
Yeah, man, and Demolition Man. Of course, it wins the fast food war. That's the one restaurant that I would not want to see go anywhere. McDonald's goes, okay, whatever. Burger King, who gives a shit?
Popeyes,
who gives a shit?
KFC,
KFC, who gives a fuck?
Cookout,
I can live without it.
Aww.
But Taco Bell, when you need something,
Wendy's,
you eat it. Wendy's can fuck right off.
No.
Wendy's can fuck off.
No.
I like the Frosties.
Oh my god, the best best fast food fries in my opinion.
Honestly, I like the ones at McDonald's, man. Nice.
Well, they're more consistent. That's why they get it. But like, if you get the perfect batch at Wendy's, it's the best.
Yeah. I mean, they see the thing about Wendy's, they change their fucking fries so often. I don't know what they're doing right now. It's been so long. It seems like every week they have a new fry they're whipping out. So I don't know. Dude. McDonald's has been the same for years, decades, and you know what you're gonna get.
Well, what else can I fool you with? What about Buddy's Barbecue?
I love me some Buddies, man.
That's local, Buddies, that's local, dude. Though. I know. I love Buddies.
Yeah, we don't even
that's hot. That's hot dog.
Best hot dog.
I love hot dogs.
Georgie, we go to the circus. Eat hot dogs now.
Take me, Pennywise. Oh my god. Anyways.
Give me a
hot dude, now he upgraded to a bike. Like, that's badass. That's why I love Terminator with the bike.
He's got those pipe bombs that Burt Gummer made in Trimmers.
Found the ass in.
Who was best hot dog? I don't know, man. I don't eat a lot of hot dogs. I would probably say Sonic's got those fucking chili conies though.
Dude, they're the bomb, dude. Even though like my last two haven't been that great, but they are good. But I'll tell you an underrated place for a hot dog, Brad. Ponchos.
The Mexican restaurant?
No, like the ones where you get the Frito pie and all that. You know, at the UT football games.
Petros.
Oh, sorry, Petros. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they got good Nate's. Yeah, those are good dogs.
Got, Skyline Chili. If you go up north, they got good. Even I learned today, or actually learned yesterday, that Skyline Chili, they put cinnamon and a little bit of chocolate in their chili recipe.
Oh, make it a little sweeter. I like it.
Exactly. Okay. But it still tastes great to me. I like Skyline Chili.
Yeah, I like it. I like the sound of it.
But anyways, the king of the fast foods, if we're just going to go talk about it real quick before they get to start wooing, even though this will make me woo, White Castle. It's my all-time favorite.
Never had a White Castle other than the frozen ones.
No, that you got to go to the actual one. Get you 10 of the jalapeno cheese. It's the best.
10 of them?
Dude, I could eat. Me and my dad, we used to order like 40 of them, and we have like 20 each. Like we eat 10, drive an hour, eat the other 10.
That's fair. On a road trip, you can spread it out.
Especially with his basketball schedule and all that. Like, we always went through White Castles, and we just tore, like, dude, amazing. Which, in my genius plan, if they ever freaking do, is for all the White Castles to buy all of the crystals and replace every crystal with a White Castle.
Not opposed. I mean, I love Crystal, but if White Castle's better, let's take it.
I've been so many times, like, taking drunk people there. Like, I'm done with it.
They got a good system.
Even though I'm ready to actually give it another try here lately. I've been craving crystals a little bit.
If I had a fucking sack full in front of me, I would gobble it up. Not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I think those are good. They got a Whataburger down here, Racing Cane's, Birdie. I don't know if you've been there.
There's actually one on at the Strip in Knoxville, but I've been meaning to make that trip for because I hear it's excellent.
I have too. I've never actually ate there. They just opened one down here, and there's
nice.
Now actually down here, Taco Bell's got a little competition called Del Taco, and it's pretty good.
Oh, you got a Del Taco?
Well, there's several around here, yeah, but I prefer Taco Bell. Just Del Taco is probably higher quality, but Taco Bell is just special, man. It's just special.
It is, but like I hear Del Taco is actually better and just a regular taco, but for anything else, it's Taco Bell.
Damn, man, I could eat a burrito right now. I could eat a burrito for hours.
I might be giving me one after this. So,
Chester said he likes Taco Bell, McDonald's. McDonald's has the best fries ever, dude. They're up there. You know what, Brady?
Yeah,
those Chili's fries aren't bad, man. We had that yesterday,
dude. I'm telling you, I got this man hooked on the Philly cheesesteak at Chili's.
It's a good sandwich, man. It's small, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. I don't care that it's a little small. The jalapenos on it are good. The queso, Birdie, that's fantastic.
Oh, they're about to get their jalapeno on.
Yeah, somebody's about to get a jalapeno.
Things are getting spicy.
It's a hot jalapeno about to get somewhere. But this, the music here is good though. It's playing kind of the Terminator theme here as they're doing it. Having a good time. Would be cool to have a theme
I'm
song
going to go ahead and put this on my sexting soundtrack.
I was going to say, man, if you could have a just a beat drop as soon as something else drops, as soon as the panties drop, then that would be.
We need that as a T-shirt.
Automatically drop that beat. That would be pretty epic.
That's so great. The panties.
Yeah, man.
Fuck. Oh man.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. It's tense, man. They're having a good time.
Passionate,
grab
man.
There. Got the lights out. And then we cut to fucking Arnold riding on the bike. He's about to go fuck up their charade. And that's what I'm saying. Friday the 13th. You fuck, you get fucked. That's the motto. So far, 2 for 2.
That's got to beat the T-shirt. You fuck, you get fucked.
That's it. That's what's happening here, man. It happened Friday the 13th. It's following the formula. She was completely safe. Randy would agree with this. She was completely safe until she fucked. And then she's not safe anymore. She's about to get in serious trouble. And so is Randy, or not Randy, but Mr. Kyle Reese.
Mr. Reeve. So I keep on calling Mr. Reeve, but like from Liar Liar, Mr. Reed. But it's Reeves. And there we go. We get this badass score again.
Dude, Arnold was made to play a robot, though, man. He really was.
Well, that's the thing, Phil, of like why you're asking, or why we talked about this earlier about like best Arnold Schwarzenegger performance. I think the best Arnold is where the roles that kind of like Arnold doesn't even talk.
Right.
And that's not a disrespect towards Arnold and his talking because he's the king of the one-liners. But like just him just having that, just sounding that intimidating presence about him with his muscles, that's what makes him the best.
Seriously. He's a damn horror icon right here, Birdie.
Dude. I'm actually so excited to do a potential Real Horror Awards for best of all time and get Terminator on this action.
I would include it. I think it's definitely, like I said, if you include Aliens, I think you got to include this. I think pipe bomb time. Now it ends with this movie.
A CM Punk pipe bomb?
Yeah, pipe bomb. Now we're playing that epic freaking Your Next music.
And I'm about to looking for the magic.
Man, that's dangerous. What if you dropped it right there in the car, the pipe bomb?
Dude, that'd be some like my like Bad Boys 2 shit right there. Oh, my bad. Like, why are you shooting my car? Like, my bad. Like,
I don't know. Brady. I'm almost inclined to pick this movie over T2. We'll see what happens next week.
dude, next Thursday is going to be like like explosive.
I can't wait for it, man. A lot of feedback I've gotten so far is just the best tournament we've done yet.
Ooh, you already getting that kind of feedback, art, dude. That's badass. I love it.
Just as
And
far
the
as like
best part-
the bracket, the bracket itself. But yeah,
but the best part, and I just remembered this, I don't have work next Friday, so
hell yeah,
some drinking will happen.
Oh, for sure, we're gonna have a
Besides
good time.
Brad, he's on the wagon and everything. So
well, I am, but this today I made an exception, and Thursday I'll make an exception.
Yes, he's coming off the wagon. We're gonna get you there.
Was that Fernando down there? Or was that really a person?
I'm pretty sure that's Fernando. That'd be a good feature if we ever do the interview show. Just having Fernando as our special guest and talk about all of his stunts that he did.
Oh, I love the scene. I forgot about that. He gets fucking waffled, dude.
Wham! By the 18-wheeler.
That's one of the cool things about this movie is the like gradual deterioration of his appeal, his appearance.
And you also ask that question, like, can he actually be stopped? And if it does, what's it going to have to take?
Fucking exactly what they do in this movie or in T2.
This is like fucking Undertaker when he has Paul Bearer with the urn. He always gets back up.
Or he pops out behind AJ Styles.
Dude, that's so legendary. Oh man, Monkey Man comes out in 2 weeks. I'm excited for that movie.
Now he looks fucking good. That face right there that looked good. Look at him now.
Yeah, why couldn't they do that?
It's like they had to there was the threshold they had to hit on metal to skin.
Well, you know what it is really? It's lighting.
Lighting helps. Yeah, lighting helps. Mm-hmm. But I feel like at this point it was some sort of makeup. I don't know. That looks fucking good and scary. Look how scary he looks, Birdie. Mm-hmm. This guy's not fucking around.
Oh, but this movie's not a horror movie.
I'm 100% after watching it again right here, right now. 100% on board. Movie. It follows the formula of a slasher. 100%.
Mm-hmm. People are slicing and dicing.
Look how intense he is too. Look how scary he is with his red eye. The lighting. The lighting is a big thing in this movie. I've noticed this time. It's dark all the time.
Mm-hmm. And that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Or as DDP Diamond Dallas Page says, that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing.
The Christine, that's a horror movie. That's a machine killing people, right? Now at this point, we got the same thing. It definitely has a lot of sci-fi. Oh yeah, the banana in the tailpipe technique.
Oh, we're about to get a cool guys don't look at explosions. He hides in the dumpster.
Sarah Connor, you better run faster than that.
Run, bitch. And that pipe bomb is sure taking his time. There it is.
How much I love this movie, man.
Oh shit! The dumpster's on fire. You could even say that's hard. You could even say that's hot garbage.
Look at him. All flamed up and shit, looking like Michael Myers coming out of that hospital.
Dude, just look how awesome that is, though. Like, that's scary because it's like, dude, Dad didn't even take him down.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Oh.
And Chester, we're going to rate this movie at the end of the movie. Even though I'll go ahead and let you know this now. We don't have an actual movie rating system anymore because we are going to do a revamp on that. So if you guys in the chat have any suggestions on titles for ranking or for rating movies, let us know too. We're always listening.
Or if you don't even like titles, or if you just want us to have our own independent scores,
independence, or like, or just say like, because there's two we're automatically keeping because they're the representation of our channel. That's the golden reel. We'll always keep that one, and we're always going to keep one of our favorite things, but we don't use a whole lot. So when we do it, it's always going to be because it's true. Dog shit from a horse's ass. We're 100% always keeping that one.
We don't get those all that often. We're positive people on the channel.
Well, Brad's supposed to be Brad, you still owe me a movie watch, I
already watched it, Birdie.
No, you didn't. You did not watch The Beauty Vaz Hack-A-Lantern.
Oh, yeah, we did that show a long time ago.
Look at this guy.
Did not. Chad's here, man. He said,
"What's up, Chad?"
He said he asked if this is a first-time watch. If not, he's calling Paco.
No, don't call Paco. I love Terminator. I've seen all of them. Dude, look how fucking sick that is.
Now, yeah, but now when he starts walking, it gets goofy. But
I don't acknowledge that.
The close-up of his eyes was fucking scary.
Yeah, but we don't acknowledge that here, so we're fine because we understand it's the 80s, so it's different time.
Look at that. That's what you stick to is those foot shots, man. Be like Quentin Tarantino. Just zoom in on the feet.
Yeah. Dude, Quentin Tarantino, last movie, The Terminator, Foot Nation. But Chad, thank you for hanging out with us, my friend. Chad, you need to fill out a real March Madness bracket, my friend, because I know you're a big action guy.
I'd love to see what Chad comes up. Well, right here's the worst scene of the movie right here, Birdie. Look at this. What is that?
Oh my gosh.
He's walking up in the door. I mean, it rivals the eyeball scene.
Yeah, but dude, still, man, I don't like. Again, I can forgive it because the costume design or just the design of the Terminator, man, it just looks so damn good. I can forgive it.
Yeah, I can forgive it too. I don't have a huge issue with it. It's just one of those things at the time, man. You can't do anything about it.
If you bring me that Chucky remake doll, no fucking way.
Oh my gosh.
I like the movie. I like the movie, but I do not like the design.
You forgot your science book. Birdie, we're up by 10 against Texas right now, man.
Well, yeah, I'm seeing that, man. 13 minutes and 14 seconds to go.
Rick Barnes, man, going to try to beat his old school. All right. Epic finale. Here we go.
Well, dude, it's like that robot has a limp or something.
I like the idea here of having the robot itself being in the finale, the rest of the skin melted off and stuff, like just seeing what it's really behind the skin, seeing what these people are actually up against in the future for the first time, like this clear. It's a cool idea. And at times it looks really cool. Like all this is fine when it's close up.
Dude, honestly, it's one of my favorite designs ever for an Android.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And they did a really good job. When T2 came out, they were able to do so much better with it.
Of course, because bigger budget, better times.
Yeah. You've been terminated. What he's gonna say? You've been terminated.
Did you not cry when his little red light went out?
Man, this movie's good though.
Who's your daddy?
Think about it.
Who's your daddy? I don't know.
Think about seeing this in 1984, Birdie. How good that would have been.
I would love to watch this movie in theater. Again, this is having a big anniversary this year, 40 in October. So it could be a theater.
I would see it. Birdie, I'm going to go see Phantom Menace here in a couple months.
Dude, that's may the 4th be with you. But man, wouldn't that be something? Because you know how hard it was in '99 to get a movie ticket for that movie?
Oh, it was
That and
and
Harry Potter, how impossible it is. But nowadays, it's not hard to get a movie ticket at all.
no, you can get it plenty of time in advance.
Mm-hmm. God, I always remember driving up to Knoxville so I could just go to the movie theater and go, do you have movie tickets available for this and this? So no,
Oh
you're
yeah,
going to have to check back in 2 weeks. Well, fuck. Like,
yeah, I know that was the freaking days, man.
oh my gosh. But dude, it was so much fun too. But yeah, anyways, Kyle Reeves is getting his ass whooped.
He's gonna take one for the team, and you would think that'd be the end of the Termy ban. You really would. Explosion right to the gullet, legs flying around everywhere.
Yeah,
See, I think
like
it'd be cool if they if they were to revisit this in a series, whatever. Make it your own. See what you can do with the creature or the robots, the Terminators, if you will. Maybe do a different design. I think this design's perfect, but play around with it. See what else you can come up with.
yeah, and like if it's futuristic, have like different types of Terminators. Like again, we like the T-800 and all that. Like do stuff like that. Give us more Terminators.
Yeah,
like
I
give
think
us a Terminator dog or something. Oh damn, she just pulled that out of her leg. I'm hoping. Yeah, she pulled that out of her leg.
Yeah, it should be okay. I think she's
just a flesh wound. But yeah, again, that's what I love. Like, yeah, he's exploded. You think the whole movie's over, then all of a sudden, nope, Terminator's still moving, man, and that's just scary again. Like, because what the hell is it going to take to defeat this Terminator?
Ow.
Oh, Kyle.
Do you have a phone?
Oh, poor Kyle. Brad's throwing bones at defenseless people. Throw me a freaking bone here.
You got to do it.
But yeah, guys, sorry, Kyle's dead.
Yeah, he's not going to make it.
But the Terminator's certainly still hell alive.
Dude, one limb at a time, man. He's getting closer.
But that's the thing. You think Linda will just be running away, go the other across the United States, and this Terminator will legitimately be crawling the entire way?
What if you're just crawling? You're cruising down I-40 one day, and you see this guy on the side of the road, just freaking. What the fuck was this about?
And that day, I just decided crawling. And I reached the ocean. I just turned back around and do it again. I'm not sure why I sound all country.
You're trying to do some walking. It's like a little It Follows action, but it's a Terminator crawling on one arm.
Dude, again, that's my G. That's how I fight the freaking It creature or the It Follows entity. I buy 2 houses. Hawaii and Charleston, South Carolina. Keep going back and forth.
It's not a bad idea, Birdie.
Gives me at least a week every time.
Maybe even longer than that. I'd say longer than that. Yeah, it'd take a while to swim out to Hawaii.
Yeah.
You might actually just be good out there, honestly. They might just say, fuck it.
Buy my own jet plane.
Yeah, they might just say, fuck it. They're not going to follow you out there.
Actually, I'll do it. Oh, yeah.
Sarah Connor just turned into a badass officially, man.
You're terminated, fucker.
I would think she'd be getting zapped right now, though, with all this electricity.
Yeah, you would think so. That's a little bit of a flaw.
Look at that.
Oh, the little
Old
red
school
eye
machine beating the new school machine. Checkmate, motherfucker.
Man, don't you get sad with that little red eye?
And they take this arm right here, Birdie, and they just run with it in the second movie.
Yeah, which I'd like that transition to study it at fucking freaking Skynet and shit.
Yeah, I do too.
Fuckers. We can't. We're our own worst enemy.
Now, if Kyle Reese is anything like Michael Myers in Resurrection, that's not the last we'll see of him. He'll pop
He was
back
a
out
killer. Kyle Reeves, he was a killer shark, man. That Terminator is one ugly chicken fried motherfucker.
Now she's what? She's going to New Mexico or whatever? Or actually, real Mexico, old Mexico.
If then would go back to Ohio.
Got her little headband on now. She's freaking. She got her little Terminator detection dog.
I also love her headband too, from the picture.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It all comes full circle right here, man.
I just love when movies do that. It's not that hard to do. Sometimes you just have to write in reverse technique. Sometimes write your third act and then go from third act to act one.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing. Tecate.
It all just depends. Like every story idea is different in that manner. But
now she's learned a little Spanish here. She's going to Mexico. And she said, and she whips out all that Spanish. She's like, "Oh, fill her up, okay."
Heard that from freaking Karate Kid, the Jackie Chan one. I think that's what don't. I'm from Detroit. What's up?
That dog, man.
Such a good.
That's a cool concept, man. That's a cool concept. Canine detecting robot, like a robot detecting canines. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's
I just love that has sex with no condom. But like, yeah, talk about like how movies should have ended. Kyle, do you have protection? No, John.
Damn it, Sarah! This is all planned out. We don't need that.
There's the picture.
It comes full circle, man.
So great.
Then you get mind fucked because you're like, man, Kyle Reese, man, he's dead now after he conceived John Connor. But how is he there in the future when John Connor? It's just fucking weird, man. It gets.
I'll
crazy
give you $5 to fuck this girl.
If you get all this shit mixed up in your head with all the damn
man, so awesome.
You should find a Jedi to keep you safe.
Oh, don't worry. As he goes back to doing his chores, he'll just force the broom in his hand. It's okay. Oh God, that scene pissed a lot of people off. But anyways. She got the classic shades. Oh my gosh, that looks green screen as fuck.
God, dude, it is hard to pick between this and T2, honestly.
It really is.
It's right up there with it.
But anyways, guys, that was the Terminator. So do you agree with the Rotten Tomato critics that this movie gets that perfect hundo? Or are you kind of like the audience where it's like an 89%?
Man, I'll tell you what. I love this movie. I think the 100 is deserved. Absolutely, I think it's deserved. So yeah, man, I'm right up there with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm like close to being there again. Like, there's some things that hold it back from being perfection. So if I'm going to really rate this movie, I'm going to give it like a 4.75 out of 5. Or honestly, in a way, if there's a way to even do it, 4.9 out of 5.
Hey, man, it's your score. Use it when you need it. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. I think it's right up there. It's one of those generational films that just changes the film industry and takes it a step forward. And we see it again happen with the sequel. But yeah, I think it's right up there. It's 5 out of 5. Perfect film, really.
Actually, I changed. Guess what? I lied, as Arnold's freaking said. So because I was just thinking back, I was deducting it with like the bad visual effects and all that. Again, it's the 80s. They couldn't help it. They were just trying to do something before the head of its time. I can no longer just like duck it for that because I say like I can forgive it. So I do forgive it. So now, Brad, that's a golden reel. 5 out of 5. So
Oh,
we
hell
both
yeah.
give it the golden reel.
Oh, you didn't know. Your ass better call somebody.
That should be. Please let somebody make that as their YouTube super chat and all that in the future. That'd be great. But yeah, so golden reels all around. But again, like we said, we are reconstructing the rating system. But we're definitely keeping the golden reel and the dog shit from a horse's ass. But if you have any ideas on how you want us to rate movies on a future rating scale, let us know. Comment section, just message us because we're gonna try to whip something up good. But other than that, though, Brad, we got stuff to freaking whip it up there. So first off, let me get rid of that clock.
Whip it up, whip it out. Fuck, get fucked.
But yeah, but again, why we showed this movie tonight is because we are closing near to the big day of the real March Madness, which Brad forgot to message you that the other day. We will need to make a thumbnail of that, but we can still show off this bracket here. Let me get rid of the banner. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
And then this is your baby. I'll let you promote it.
Here it is, man. Best action movie of all time is the bracket this year, man. We got things from all decades. Probably, I think, starting with the 80s. I don't think there's anything built before that. But it's epic, man. I've been watching a lot of these movies leading up to this.
How many more you got left?
I think I just got a couple. I got Old Boy, and I got there's one other one that I have to get to.
I got 3. I'm hoping to at least get to Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. But then the 2 Bourne movies. And then other than that, I'm confident going into this tournament.
Yeah, I feel good about it because I think there might be a third one I haven't seen, but it's one of those it doesn't have a chance because it's going up against one of my favorites. I forgot which one it was, but yeah. So I'm excited about it. Obviously, we've got both Terminators on here, the T1, T2. It's going to be great. We got Bourne, a couple of those on there, a couple Bonds on here, a couple Mission Impossibles, but a lot of other great stuff too. A lot of standoff one-offs you can find in here as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait to talk about all these movies next week, man, and see what ends up winning.
Yep. Next Thursday, I believe I have March 28th on the top of my head. So yeah, next Thursday, 8:00 Eastern time, a big event. We will love to have you there because again, after the second round from Sweet 16 to the championship will be decided by the people that hang out with us in the chat.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's the best part of it, man, is that little blend we do. We get it, we get it knocked down to 16 for you guys and you guys finish it out because that's what makes it unique is the fact that it can't be fixed, because we'll pick a few.
We can kind of get you there, but then it'll be up to you to get us there.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's going to be epic, man. I'm excited to see where it all goes. And, like Bert said, there's links to this bracket on our socials. And down below, so check it out.
Just message me. I'll send it over your way. Just share. It's free to fill out, but if you get lucky, it can make you $25 into a gift card for Amazon, Voodoo, or we talked a lot about fast food tonight too. So any fast food place of your heart's desire, we'll make it happen for you.
Cluck and Bell.
Cluck and Bell.
Yeah, whatever you need, we'll get it for you. And looking forward to seeing everybody for that.
Yeah, but before that, before the big day for Thursday of next week, I'm making a little detour myself for one more live stream for Good Run Hunting, and that is me and Destiny's show we do once a month called Back from the Dead, the show where we talk about movies, horror, or celebrating the anniversary of big horror movies, to give them their flowers and to thank them for shaping what horror is today. We are going to be covering March, as you see some of those movies on there. We got lots of interesting movies to talk about with different opinions and all that. So I am looking forward to it. So that is going to be tomorrow at noon Eastern time. So if you're watching this on Saturday night, so that is tomorrow at noon Eastern time for Sunday, March the 24th. Be there or be square.
Hell yeah, dude. It's going to be awesome.
Yes, sir. So, Brad, other than that, man, we've gone about a little over 2 hours. Is there anything else left you want to say? Because the next time you get to see these beautiful people, it'll be real March Madness time. The real March Madness.
Yeah, I'm excited to, again, take this week, guys, watch some action movies, jump in with us next week, and we'll have some fun. that's what I'm going to be doing, and that's what I want to see you do. And it's going to be epic, and I'm excited to do this and start thinking about the next bracket.
Hell yeah, man. And until then, guys, Brad, if you don't mind for me to take the final word tonight, just want to say thank you all so much for hanging out with us, for us beating a good amount of the competition tonight. We understand it was a busy night, and you still picked us, and we appreciate that so much. So for me, I will see you all tomorrow, but for me and Brad as a team, we will see you all Thursday. And my last word is, we'll be back.